are you? My name is Nisi and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am going to be coming to you guys today with information about breast cancer and my diagnosis. We're going to talk a little bit about everything when it comes to breast cancer, my treatment, and what I'm going through now because I am still in treatment. But today's video, we're going to talk about when I found the lump in my breast, the symptoms that I had, the call that I received from my physician, and also telling my family. So I found out that I had breast cancer May 15th of 2020. Pandemic had just hit and everything was just kind of crazy in the world. And that's the time that I found out that I had breast cancer. Probably 2 weeks before May 15th when I found out, taking a shower and I'm in the mirror and something just told me to feel around. So that's what I did. I started feeling around my breast and did this breast first. And then when I got to this breast, I noticed something was here and it kind of scared me because I was like, ooh, what is that? And it was pretty big. And it puzzled me that I hadn't felt it before, felt anything there prior to that. So in my mind, that was a concern. So I just kind of went ahead and took my shower. When I got out of the shower, I told my husband, I said, I felt something in my breast. So I said, well, let me get it checked out. So the very next morning, I called my physician and told her that I needed to come in because I felt something in my breast. So she advised me to go ahead and come in the very next day. So I got up and went in the very next day to see her, and she wanted to feel it to confirm that she was feeling the same thing that I was feeling. So she did. She confirmed that there is something there. She had me to kind of do a few little movements so she could see it and feel it, and which she did. And then she sent me off to take a mammogram, and that was scheduled. It probably was scheduled 2 days later. So I went ahead and went in for the mammogram. Got there, did the whole little mammogram that thing that they normally do, and they did see something and they seen something when they did the mammogram, and she told me that there was something there and they wanted the doctor to read over it and then let me know. So they did that, and then they scheduled me to go for a biopsy, and the biopsy was probably that Friday. This is like a week going, starting on Monday when I felt it, and then going, in order. So I did I did go in for the biopsy. The biopsy I thought was going to be really painful. A lot of women do say it's painful, but however, for me, it wasn't. I'm not bad with pain, so I can tolerate pain to a certain extent, let me say that. So I did the biopsy, and that's just where they go in and they cut off a piece of the tissue in the breast, and so that they can test it for cancer. And they did that, and it's an outpatient procedure. So you go in. It only take for the whole procedure. If I'm not mistaken, I don't even think I was there for 45 minutes. It probably took 30 to 45 minutes maybe for, and that's going in, checking in, and, letting them know you're there and getting undressed, and that's the whole thing. It didn't take that long. So it came back. What happened was they said they would contact me within a week to let me know the results of the biopsy. So I said, okay, left there, went home. So I'm home for a week, just anxious and nervous and just wanted to know the results of this test. So I remember at that time my husband's uncle had passed away, and at this time he had already bought flight tickets to go back to Chicago, um, so that he can attend the funeral. So he was leaving. I think he left a few days before I was supposed to get the results back. Um, so he was gone, and everything, the same way, you just pacing around waiting for the results to come in. So I think it was a Monday. I know it was May 15th. I think it was a Monday. Not sure anymore, but I do know it was May 15th. I got up. At this point, we're working from home. We're not going into the office as we were due to the pandemic. So I got up, as I do every morning, get up and, brush your teeth, get yourself together, get ready for work. Sorry. Uh, so I got up and proceeded to get myself together, make my bed up. Um, I'm in the bathroom washing my face, and my phone rings. It is all of, it might have been 8 o'clock. So I'm thinking, I normally don't get a call that early. Um, so I come out my bathroom and come to the phone, pick it up, and it is my doctor, the one that I went to see, who initially scheduled the mammogram. It's her. So I don't know. I'm wondering to myself, why is she calling? But I said, okay. So I answered. She says to me, did you receive the call from the mammogram place? And I said, no, I haven't heard anything. She said, well, you might want to sit down. And I said, okay. So I sit on my bed, and she says, it's breast cancer. Sorry, y'all. I still get teary-eyed just thinking about it. At that moment, it's like, excuse me. At that moment, it's like my whole world stopped. I just sat there. I said, okay. So she proceeded to, she asked me if I had a pen and paper. She wanted to give me, she talked to me about, about it a little minute, and then she said that she had a friend that had breast cancer diagnosis, and she wanted to give me the number to the surgeon that her friend saw. So she asked me to get a pen and paper. I got the pen and paper, and I wrote the number down. So after I hung up with her, I just kind of sat there wondering. You get a diagnosis like that. The first thing that comes to your head is, are you going to die? You want to know how far along it is. Can they fix you? That's what's in your head. So I just, excuse me, I just sat there for a minute, and then the first call I made, I called my husband. He was asleep, of course, so I kind of woke him up, which was fine. And I said to him, he said, you okay? I said, yeah. I said, you know what? He said, what? I said, it's cancer. And, immediately he just fell to pieces. And we both kind of fell to pieces. So we had our conversation and we hung up, and I went into the other room as I do every morning um, to start work. But of course, I didn't start right off when I was supposed to start, or when I planned to start. I just kind of sat there just thinking about the whole thing, thinking about everything, thinking about my family, my grandkids, my kids, my husband, just thinking about everybody. And so I decided to Google the doctor that my physician had given me, that her friend saw the surgeon. And so I did that. And you want to just be be sure you're seeing the right people, or that you're in good hands. So I did a Google search and found her, and looked at the reviews, read through every last one of them that was there. And I felt like, okay, this is a good one. This is a good one. But you still don't know, not until you see them, and you get to know them, kind of, sort of. You still don't know. The reviews were good, so that kind of, it helped me. So that day, I remember I couldn't work good. We had a meeting that day. We have a meeting every Friday, so it was hard for me to hold myself together. After that, I had to, like, tell my kids, and I have three girls, so I told all three of them. One is still home with me. She's 13. The other two are out on their own. And then my grandkids, and the rest of the family, the people that I felt needed to know. That's who I told. So yeah, that's how I found out that I had breast cancer. And it was if I didn't mention it, it's the left breast. That I found that I was diagnosed with breast cancer is the left breast. I'm gonna do like 10 videos on treatment and everything that I've been through. I have already been through chemotherapy, and I went through that. I started chemo June 29th of 2020, and I think my last chemo treatment was December. I think it was December, the end of December, if I'm not mistaken. And right now I am going through radiation, and I have already had my double mastectomy. So I do have a lot more to tell, and yeah, I thank you guys for being here, and me being able to share my story with you. So just stay tuned for other videos that will be coming. I'm gonna try to do them back to back, so I can get through the content that I need to get through. I am behind on these videos because I was supposed to do them, months ago. It doesn't matter. I'm here now, and I'm going to share all. So, like I said, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and please comment. And I will do my best to answer any questions that you may have. Yeah, thank you for being here and allowing me to share with you my story. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.